everybody. I am here with Michael Cosman. Hey, Michael.
Hello there.
How you doing?
I am fantastic. How are you?
Good. So Michael is out of in Michigan with KW, and he is the realtor that cares, who truly cares. I'm sorry, the
That's okay.
realtor who truly cares. So we want to talk about taglines because that's like your tagline, and you use it all the time. Like when we first talked, you even used it. So tell me about like your story. How did you? Well, tell me why you think it's important to have a tagline, and then how you got there.
Well, I think it's important to have a tagline because it's personable. You are personalized. It's unique to you. It represents who you are.
It like
It
defines
differentiates.
you.
It defines you. It differentiates you from everybody else. I mean, there's so many realtors out there.
What? I didn't know that. I thought there
Yeah,
was.
just a couple. Yeah. So,
Imagine if we were in Miami. There's like
oh
billion
Lord. So that's, I think, why it's important. It distinguishes who you are. It makes a statement about you,
of them.
and people can hang their hat and they say, okay, this is what I like about this person, what they represent, basically. And so that's why I think it's important. And the second part was, how did I come to my
Yeah. How
tagline?
did you? Right.
So my tagline, my background is investment finance, but there was a point in my life where I wanted to go into ministry full time.
Hmm.
And a big part of my who I am is my faith and just about people and caring about them. And so when full time ministry didn't end up being a viable option for me, real estate was my second choice. And
Did you go to
it's been
seminary school?
no, I was ordained as a pastor, though. I was a children's pastor. So I served in the church. I mean, I grew up in the church. I served in the church my whole life. But no, I did not go to seminary school uh, because my route was I wanted to be CTA, actually.
Oh,
So
and
uh,
everything.
I know. So I love numbers. So, but it just took me a long time to realize I love people more than numbers. I still, appreciate the number side of things, but so so I just truly care about people and just kind of I want to see the best for them and give back to them. And
But like, how did you? I mean, there's a lot of things that you can say that shows that you care about people, and I think a lot of times too, like caring about people is more about like the actions and stuff. So how did you come up with the words, the realtor who truly cares? Like, how did that? What was the? Did you start with something different, or was this just like something that like popped into your head and you were like, that's it?
I didn't start with anything different. It was just I wanted, there's I saw other taglines of people like the big ones: experience, dedication, results, which is
Yeah,
good.
that's a good one.
That's one I see. There's other ones where customer service is
But that
number
does
one.
speak to somebody different, right? So like
Yes.
experience, dedication, and results, that I would think would attract a certain type of clientele. Where like the
Right.
realtor who truly cares also attracts like a different type of clientele. Do you think that's true?
Absolutely. There's the different personality profiles, and so they
Yeah.
say if someone's more logical, task-oriented, type D personality, they might be gravitating towards experience, dedication. They just want the bottom line, the best for their,
Right.
for their home, if they're selling or on the buy side, the best deal possible. But real estate's an emotional transaction, and
Mhm.
so it's more than just. At the end of the day, it's more than just numbers. It's relationships to me, and so that speaks to um,
The caring part.
the caring part. Yeah,
Mhm.
so
No,
which
that
is
makes sense. That's so funny though, because like we're very we're different, right? Like you're more of an amiable, like I'm more of a driver, and it is. It's like if I saw like the realtor who truly cares, and then I saw that results one, I'd be like results. Like tell me what
right.
it is, like net it out, like whatever, right?
Sure.
That's so funny. I like it. So like I think that it's important to pull out here too that having the tagline is like it does need to speak with who you are as a person and as a real estate agent when you're thinking about like what is my tagline going to be, what is my slogan, what is my saying, you know. Like ours is team synergy, and it's your dream, our team, which is kind of more along with your lines, which is interesting. I don't know, I never really thought about it like that until we started talking about it. Did
Well,
somebody
the,
go ahead.
the other thing I mean, what is your tagline? Your
Your
team,
team, your dream, our team.
your dream, which speaks to the emotional side, our
Yeah,
team. So I have to then, it evolves as well. I think taglines evolve because right now I'm a solo agent and looking to build a team. And so am I going to change the tagline to the realtors, plural, who truly care? Because that's going to be a different person I bring on board.
yeah,
At some point in time, it's not about me, it's about the branding,
yeah. Or
because
just like realtors who care.
right. Or I mean, or the caring team was another one.
Yeah,
I'm always thinking about what would be the next step branding. So, yeah.
that's fun. Do you think that I'm trying to think, I did a video with somebody else and it wasn't about a tagline, but it was something similar, like where you find out like who you are as an agent, and then you figure out the customers like that you want to attract, and
Right.
there will be things in there that are the same, and then that becomes like who you market to, right? So like
True.
if you are as a person like like you said, a task oriented results person, and your target market is sellers, then you are going to use words like results, bottom line, like whatever that is. So I think that's a really fun, cool exercise for agents to do but I don't think you can do it at the beginning. Like, I don't think you can come as an agent and say, I need to come up with a tagline. It's something that evolves.
It
Yeah.
does. Yeah. It took me a while. I mean, it probably took me a year
Yeah.
to
Right.
come
Because
up
you
with
have
it.
to know who you are as a realtor.
Yeah. In the first year, it's like boot camp. I tell people,
Yeah.
you're still learning who you are and you're
First
trying to
like
get it.
3 years.
What's that? First 3 year, yeah. So yeah, really. But at least for the first year, because that's why you got to just be prepared.
Yeah.
You put the time, the grit, and effort in. Not that you don't when you're more established, but it's just because you're learning processes and systems and the
Yeah.
transaction side of it as well, and just the whole business. And so
No, that makes sense. Well, I really appreciate you being on. If people do have a referral for you in Michigan, or they want to just kind of maybe hash some ideas out with you about for their tagline, what is the best way to get a hold of you?
I like to talk to people on the phone. So, but I
You
mean,
old school,
I
Michael.
can I'm old school. Maybe I'm dating myself a little bit, but I don't know. You learn to adapt, but the best way is to call me at 248-762-1862. It's my phone number, or you can text me. If you're a texter, I can text. It's just my thumb dexterity isn't as good as my wife's. She actually uses her forefinger on her left arm and
Oh,
her thumb on
really?
her. She's the weirdest texter I've ever seen. So anyway, but they can text me at that number as well. Or they can also email me at Michael Cosman, MichaelCosman @kw.com.
Perfect. Well, I really appreciate you being on. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you so much. I really mean that from the bottom of my heart. So
Have a good day.
thank you, Jen.